All right, good morning. Today is Friday. I just woke up about, I don't know, like 45 minutes ago, took a shower, ate breakfast, and I am getting myself mentally prepared for a day trip that's coming up. So, if you didn't know, I'm basically traveling to Taipei uh, today, and I will be getting there on Saturday, and I plan to be working. I plan to work from Taipei, and I'm making this video series on just like showing you guys what it's kind of like to be a digital nomad. And I think one of the important things that I noticed last night when I was looking at digital nomad videos on YouTube was that a lot of people seem to glamorize being a digital nomad, and I felt like it's definitely important to show people kind of more the reality, like the real world of being one, because it's not all like sitting in the pool, like sitting by the pool drinking, coconuts and being on the laptop. It's actually a lot more complicated than that, and definitely a lot more highs and lows than that. And so just a quick brief. What I plan to do right now is I plan to just do some like last minute packing. I have pretty much everything ready to go. I got my little case over there with my clothes and everything, and then over here I have my backpack which has most of my work stuff. So this I'll be taking with me on board, and that I'll be checking in because having to store that thing is a pain in the butt. So. Um, And once I'm done doing that, I'm going to be calling an Uber. If you are traveling, if you're a digital nomad, you travel a lot by yourself, Uber, it's definitely big thumbs up. Cheaper than taxi usually, and especially when you don't know the language. Obviously, here in the States, I'm able to speak English with people, but once you get to the destination, if they have Uber and you don't know the language, it really helps because you could just point on the map where you need to go on Uber's app, and the driver knows where to take you. Basically, you don't need to really speak with them. Uh, do say hi though. I think it's polite just to say hi in their language if you know it. So yeah, so basically have everything packed up. Then going to Uber to the airport. Hopefully get there a couple hours early. Go through security and all that fun stuff. Check in all my stuff. And then, yeah, I'll be flying off to Tokyo first. Have a layover in Tokyo for a couple hours. And then once I get there, basically, I think it's like a 16-hour flight, or no, 14-hour flight or something to get to Tokyo. And once I get there, I'll be going to the next plane, where I'll be catching it to Taipei. And I should be arriving in Taipei around 7 in the afternoon, 7 p.m. at Taipei time on Saturday. And yeah, I'm quite excited. Mentally, what's going through my brain is that I'm just trying to wrap up like answer any last minute emails for work. That's definitely one thing in the real world of being a digital nomad. You have your work constantly that you have to take care of, and so when you're taking flights like this that are going to basically put you offline for about 24 hours or more, it's really important to catch up with emails, and if there's anyone that needs to get in contact with you right away, just let them know that you're not going to be available for a little while. And if any clients have any questions that are going to take you more time, just reply to them, let them know like, hey, I'm going to be traveling for the next 20 hours or so, I'll get back to you on this. Or just let them know, hey, I'm going to look into this, I'll get back to you on this. So I think it's really important to keep a nice communication going so people don't feel ignored. That's definitely one thing that you have to be concerned about when you're traveling, when you're a digital nomad. So definitely do that. Take care of emails and let people know what's up. So yeah, so pretty excited. I think once I get to Taipei, I'll shoot another video about how it's going when I get there. From what I looked into right now. Looks like it's like a thunderstorm, and it's like 85 degrees, so that's gonna be interesting. Going from the weather here in Los Angeles, which is pretty much almost always perfect, to really hot and humid and rainy weather. So one thing, subject that I wanted to touch on, and again, this goes back to the whole being, the understanding the world of, living like a digital nomad, and what are some of the things that you have to kind of take into consideration. So, which is saying goodbye. I think that this is something that is often overlooked when people want to travel and work. Definitely, a lot of the people that are close to you, like family and friends, they're not going to be super excited about you not being around for, long time, for lengths at a time. Not sure how you even say that. But anyways, no one's going to be, that's close to you, is going to be super excited about you being gone for a while. And so I think it's really important to properly say goodbye to them before you leave. So try to meet them in person, if it's like your parents or your friend or your brother or sister or whatever, and give them that emotional love that you need to give them before you leave. And also set like good expectations as far as communication. So if it's someone really close to you, like a parent or something, do let them know that you'll be talking to them, like once a week or once every day, or however frequent you want to talk to them, whatever feels natural to you. But definitely setting that expectation and letting them know that you're going to be in contact with them, it makes them feel much more at ease. And the reason that this is important is that no matter how you think about it, people that are close to you do have influence over your life. And so how you treat them when you're going away, and making sure that you have that you keep that communication with them, is really important, so that next time you're going somewhere, they're going to be much more supportive, and they're going to be happy about you doing your thing, because you're not ignoring them, and you're basically making sure that your relationships back home, or wherever your home base is, if you have one, is pretty nice and solid. And so this is more about making sure that you keep your connections, and people around you that love you do feel that you're gonna continue to talk with them, and feel their presence, I guess. I'm not sure how to put this, but basically I think it's something that's definitely overlooked. And when you're working and traveling, when you're a digital nomad, you just want to be on the road and out there in strange land, and discover and do your work and all this stuff, but definitely you're leaving a lot of people behind. So I think it's a good idea to work on saying goodbye the proper way, and also letting them know that you'll be talking to them, and set up some sort of like routine where you talk to them like every other day, or once a week, or whatever it might be. So that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I think that I'll try to shoot a couple of short videos when I'm on the road. I think the way I want to keep this is basically I want to go for longer length videos. Again, I don't want to do jump cuts and stuff, so when I'm at the airport, it's going to be a little bit hard to shoot a video for like longer time. So yeah, I think what I'll do is probably wait till I get to Taipei and I check into my to my place. And once I do, I'll definitely shoot a video. I'll talk about how my trip was like, what are some of the things that to expect once you get to your location, and how it feels when you start to acclimate, what's the best way to handle the acclimation process. So yeah, super, super excited, if you can't tell. Woo! And I will shoot the next video very soon and upload it.